Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is a Monday morning. Yeah, we're going to try and get you through your Monday morning. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Together, we're Backyard Musings, broadcasting live, People's Republic of California.
Yep. And about the only thing going good in this state is the weather. We are having a great early fall, late summer.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is
We're still in
beautiful.
short sleeves.
Yeah, 70s.
Should be a nice,
Yeah,
well, it's probably a
beautiful.
nice Halloween.
Yeah, it was nice Halloween.
Okay. Researchers at the Salk Institute have identified a missing molecule, pleiotrophin, as a possible key to repairing faulty brain circuits in Down syndrome. New research indicates that faulty brain circuits observed in Down syndrome could stem from insufficient levels of a specific molecule critical to nervous system development and operation. Scientists believe that replenishing this molecule, known as pleiotrophin, might enhance brain function in Down syndrome and other neurological conditions, potentially even in adult patients. Would you like to know more?
This is a very, very cool story.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The study was performed using laboratory mice rather than human subjects, meaning this potential treatment remains far from clinical application. Again,
It's promising.
I'm raising my hand.
Yeah, raise your hand.
Take me now. However, researchers discovered that giving pleiotrophin, is that how you pronounce that?
Mhm.
To adult mice led to improved brain function well after their brains had completely developed.
This finding suggests the approach may provide significant benefits compared to previous efforts aimed at improving brain circuits in Down syndrome, which would have needed intervention during very specific and limited windows of time during pregnancy. Quote, this study is really exciting because it serves as a proof of concept that we can target astrocytes, a cell type in the brain specialized for secreting synapse modulating molecules, to rewire the brain circuitry at adult ages, said researcher Ashley N. Brandebura, PhD, who is part of the research team at the Salk Institute of Biological Studies and is now part of the University of Virginia School of Medicine.
This is still far off from use in humans, but it gives us hope.
Hope, yeah.
That secreted molecules can be delivered with effective gene therapies or potentially protein infusions to improve quality of life in Down syndrome. That's cool.
Yeah. Down syndrome affects approximately 1 in 640 babies. That's staggering. That's really high for affecting babies.
And I think it's on the rise. I think this is.
I wonder if it's environmental, though.
I don't know, but I think it's on the rise.
So 1 in 640 babies born each year in the United States. That's just the U.S., according to the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, caused by a mistake in cell division during development. The condition can lead to developmental delays, hyperactivity, shortened lifespan, and increased risk for medical problems such as heart defects, thyroid issues, and problems with hearing and vision.
Salk researchers led by Nicola J. Allen, PhD, wanted to better understand the causes of Down syndrome, so they looked for cellular proteins altered in the brains of lab mice used to model the condition. The scientists identified pleiotrophin as a promising candidate because it is present at very high levels at critical moments in brain development, and because it plays essential roles in the formation of brain connections called synapses.
Yeah.
And in the development of nerve transmitters and receivers called axons and dendrites. Further, the presence of protein is reduced in Down syndrome. I didn't know that.
To determine if restoring pleiotrophin would improve brain function, the researchers delivered it where it was needed using modified viruses called viral vectors. While we normally think of viruses as causing illnesses such as the flu, scientists have engineered them not to cause disease, but to treat it. This is done by stripping out the disease-causing parts of the virus and replacing them with beneficial cargo, in this case, pleiotrophin, that the hollowed-out virus then delivers directly into cells.
The researchers found that administering pleiotrophin to important brain cells called astrocytes had big benefits, including increasing the number of synapses in the hippocampus region of the brain. Further, it increased brain plasticity, the ability to form or modify connections essential for learning and memory.
Quote, these results suggest we can use astrocytes as vectors to deliver plasticity-inducing molecules to the brain, Allen said. Continuing to quote, this could one day allow us to rewire faulty connections and improve brain performance.
While the findings are promising, the scientists don't believe that pleiotrophin is the only cause of brain circuit problems in Down syndrome. Further research is needed to understand the complex contributors to the condition. They caution, so apparently they're still doing research,
Yeah, still
doing
researching it.
So
Yeah,
I think
perfecting
that's
it.
why they said it's going to be far off before they do some kind of clinical trials. But their work, they say, provides proof of the viability of an approach that could be beneficial not just for Down syndrome, but for other neurological diseases as well. So good for them.
Quote, this idea that astrocytes can deliver molecules to induce brain plasticity has implications for many neurological disorders, hopefully for Parkinson's, right? Including other neurodevelopmental disorders like Fragile X syndrome, but also maybe even neurological disorders like Alzheimer's disease. Brandenburg said, if we can figure out how to reprogram disordered astrocytes to deliver synaptogenic molecules,
I'm glad you said that.
we can have some greatly beneficial impact on many different disease states. Again, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is a good story.
Very promising.
We've had a few of those lately, right?
Yeah.
We talked about Alzheimer's.
You heard it first from us.
Yeah, this is a cool story. So
thanks for joining us, folks. We'll catch you in the afternoon.
take care, everyone. Thanks.